Hello YouTube, it's been a hot second. Jesus Christ alive. Sorry, the lighting's going to go terrible every time I put something white in front of the camera. It got cold since I spoke to you last. I'm freezing. I don't know, why has the lighting suddenly gone funny? It was really good a minute ago, that's why I decided to sit here. Oh, for God's sake. Are we going to have a moment? Is it going to sort itself out? Are you going to... Yeah, there we go. That's as good as it's getting. So, basically, it's been a hot second since I'm just going to have to sit really still. This is not something I'm going to be good at. It's been a hot second since I last vlogged and updated the story of my life. And that would be partly because it's been a shambles, to be honest. So, let's start from the beginning, shall we? So I last posted, I think, when Ram had her feet looked into, or we were looking into her feet, because she had basically had some refusals at show jumping and actually got eliminated, which is not Ram. Ram never gets eliminated from anything because she's so gung-ho and loves her job. So if we start from there, Ram got eliminated from one event. We went to another event, which I put the event that she got eliminated from, I put that down to it being on grass. And when you jump a horse on grass, show jump a horse on grass, for some reason it just befuddles their brain. They can't do it. And 90% of horses sort of go, but it's on grass, I can't jump that. No, can't jump that. Cross country on grass, fine. But show jump on a grass, for some, show jumping on grass really fools them and they get really, really confused. So I put that down to, it's her first jumping grass in over a year. It's just a bad day. But in the back of my head, I've got that little voice going, Ram doesn't have bad days, because she doesn't. We all do, but I swear to everyone that's listening to this pony does not. And anyone that knows this pony knows that she doesn't. She has days that are decidedly more, holy crap, I need to hold on tighter than others, but she doesn't have bad days. So I put it down to, that's what it was. Just going to try and get the lighting. We're going to try and get the lighting a bit better and see if it... No, that's... It was better. I caught the count. Do you know what? I'll just hold it. It's just easier. So basically, I put it down to the fact that it was just a bad day. Anyway, fast forward another week and we go out on an arena surface at Wakes End. If anyone has ever been to Wakes End, they will know that the Wakes End build big. They build full up to height. And we went in for, we were going to do 70-80. I changed my plan and I was like, right, we'll go with 60-70. And 60 was, probably one of our worst rounds we've ever done, but we did get round. But I was actually having to kick her into her fences. Normally, you kick that pony, you go into orbit. She is not a kick on, unless you want to die. So I came out the 60, I was like, I wish I had stopped there in hindsight, but hindsight is a wonderful thing, and Ask a Question seemed to live on that phrase. So I wish I'd stopped there, but I didn't. I should have done. And Helen and the people that I went with, they were like, no, she looks really good. Because to be fair, I watched videos of her. She looks fine. She looks like there's nothing wrong with her. And I'm sure we've all been at this point in our horsey careers at some point when you look at a video and go, oh, I don't know, that's not too bad. Oh, okay, maybe it's my head, maybe it's me, maybe I'm stiff, maybe I'm imagining things, maybe I'm nervous about something, maybe I'm thinking about something else entirely not related to horses. You don't know. So went in for the 70 and she flat out put down on me and she was like, no, I'm not jumping. And I was like, excuse you, pardon, what? We got round and I was proud of my riding on that day, at that time. I came out that ring and I was like, I bossed that because she wasn't easy, and I actually had to ride her at a bigger fence, a proper oxer. Anyone who knows me, I hate oxers. They terrify me. And for some reason, I actually rode her at this oxer and I was like, no, come on, you're doing it. And she did it, and I'm proud of me for my riding in that moment. I'm not proud of me now because I know what the problem was. Anyway, so we came away, and I came away from that event going, I'm going to get the vet. So we got the vet. We had her shoes pulled because her shoes were wrong. Now, prior to having her shoes pulled, prior to having her feet done on that cycle, I had her legs clipped because I wanted the farrier to see what he was doing, and I wanted me to see what was going on. So I had her legs clipped for the first time ever. Pony broke the clipper blades by kicking them out of the lady's hand. Sorry, bad pony. So we twitched her, which is when they squeeze their nose. And she doesn't mind being twitched, but her coming out of a twitch is like waking up a drunk person. It is hilariously funny. So anyway, that's another story for another day. And so she had her legs clipped, which was brilliant because we could see what was going on, and I was able to go, I'm no farrier, but I'm not happy with this. They look atrocious. I had a friend who has a barefoot trimmer as a friend, and the barefoot trimmer said that her feet had more or less been butchered, and I was like, great, nice. I then had someone else, another professional, tell me that they don't look right. That was as much as he would say. I then had, basically, we decided that we were going to leave her feet to naturally rebalance where they should be to a certain degree, and just let her feet calm down a bit and get over the concussion of being wrong. So we gave her a couple of weeks in the field. Things got better, but they didn't improve drastically, and of course they're not going to because she hasn't had her feet done by a professional. I got her some hoof boots to try and soften the impact, and the hoof boots were great. At this point I am light hacking only, so that's like walk work, and that was it. And things were going marvellously. Like, she was really walking out, and everything was going rather well. Then it wasn't, because then we had her hoof boot rubbed the back of her heel. And then because she had her legs clipped, she had no covering to cover the wound to help it heal and to protect her skin. So it kind of went on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and it didn't stop. So after the 5th time of getting this wound completely healed, completely done, completely gone, completely healthy, hair started to come back over the top. Everything was good. I would stop tending to it, like you would, and then it would just open up and get worse again. So after time 5 of this happening, I was like, vet. And the vet was like, well, keep doing what you're doing because it's obviously working. I'm not going to give you antibiotics because I don't want to. Her leg was also intermittently swelling. So I was like, I think there's an infection in this. I can't prove it, but I think there is. We need help to get this cleared. And then she basically went, sod it. I will give you antibiotics. Only use them if you think, if she comes in tonight and she's fine, don't start the course. And I was like, I'm starting the course because I know she's going to come in exactly the same. And she did. So we started the course of antibiotics. We germalined the shite out of the back of her heel. And she also recommended I put her on a biotin supplement. So we got the biotin supplement sorted. We put her on that straight away. She was on that that evening. And we started her on literally everything.